Alright, well, welcome back to another episode of Us Being Dumbasses.
Yeah.
On today's episode of Us Being Dumbasses, we're going to be recording a video of us. I'm going to start this intro. I'm not going to delete it though, because I can just edit this part out.
Yeah. Our friend's hot takes. Doing our friend's hot takes.
Today we're going to be reacting to our idiot friend's hot takes.
Yeah.
Alright, let's just get this rolling, because, you know, once again, we're bad with intros.
Yeah.
Alright, hit me with them, dog.
Which category am I from?
Animals,
games,
oh yeah,
movies,
we gave our friends that they can make hot takes about literally
general
any subject, so we have no clue it's on this list at all. We just got sent it. I guess start from the top. What the first one listed is
small dogs suck.
that's the one who personally, owns a small dog. Yeah, it's like basically
Yeah,
a rat.
yeah.
Chihuahuas are rat. I don't feel like that's very controversial.
Dogs a lot of maintenance.
Yeah, I mean they're more aggressive than big dogs for some reason.
Yeah.
It's making smaller.
Yeah. Snakes are better. They are way cooler.
Okay,
I'm assuming that means they're better than dogs?
Yeah.
Like dogs overall or just small dogs? Is the question.
I'd rather own a snake than a small dog, yeah. Well, I guess it
Again,
depends on the kind of
I'd rather own a
snake.
small dog than a snake, though.
I guess for you, I mean, this isn't like a super hot take, this is just an opinion,
Yeah. Well, I guess they're all opinions, though.
I guess.
Lizards are better than dogs or cats in general. I mean, I don't know enough about lizards.
I'd rather own a Komodo dragon, they're poisonous, they bites can kill people.
You said you would own one or you wouldn't?
Yeah, I'm fucking
You would own one?
Yeah, I mean,
I would own one. It'd kill me.
Well, just don't get bit
Yours
by
would
it.
kill you. Do you know how impossible that would be?
I would just not get bit by it.
How would you not get bit by it?
By preventing it from biting me.
How would you do that, though?
Alright, when I feed it, I would just toss food and I wouldn't even get bit.
Where are you gonna keep it?
When I own a mansion someday,
Okay.
after I win the lottery,
Right, okay,
I'll just have a
okay.
cage for it. I want to own a zoo.
We're on the games now.
Plus, I don't really like having to take care of animals. I guess I just wouldn't own anything.
I wouldn't own an
Yeah, I can barely take care of myself, let alone an animal.
I definitely wouldn't want to own an animal. I wouldn't want to own a lizard or a snake.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be fun with owning a lizard or a snake, but I don't think I want to because that's maintenance and I don't want to do maintenance.
Bearded dragons look cool.
Huh?
Bearded dragons look cool.
They do. But, like, I'll be honest, like, if I were to get a lizard, I probably would want another dragon as well.
You just said you wouldn't want.
Look, I know, okay, and I'm a slight hypocrite.
Hippocrypts?
Hypocrites. That's the podcast. Alright. Puzzle games are some of the most fun video games.
I feel like you said the most fun, that'd be a hot take, but it's just some
of the most fun.
That's, once again, is that really a hot take, or is that just kind of an opinion?
I can agree with it.
Now, does he mean like video games that have puzzles in it? Like Persona 5, or does he mean like...
I don't know, it just says puzzle games are some of the most fun video games.
Sure,
Yeah?
skip that one. Need to be more
Okay,
specific.
Here we go. Console exclusive games are hurting the video game industry.
Okay, now
I
that's a hot
agree with
take.
that. That's and I agree with it. I think they are hurting the video
Well,
industry.
okay, I think as gamers it's like making me more angry because it makes me want to have to buy more consoles, but I don't know if it's actually hurting the industry.
It's hurting the people purchasing these products.
Yeah, it's hurting the
Not the gaming
individual-
industry. It's what's making them all this money.
Yeah.
I still have like a fairly hard stance that Sony is still afloat simply because they have exclusives.
Oh yeah,
If their exclusives were available all around, I don't think Sony's console would be very good. I don't think PlayStation would
but they
be
just
very
have
well.
better exclusives than Xbox
Yeah.
generally. Though my favorite exclusive is Halo.
Yeah,
which
it's
is
also
on
very
Xbox.
exclusive. But, we've talked in depth about this before. How we think, like I said, if there's no exclusives on PlayStation, or at least the majority of them are platform wide.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be doing very well.
PC gamers really be feeling out here like, yeah, who cares?
It's funny you say that because the next one is PCs are dumb and overly expensive, or the same thing as a console, and that's fairly true, I would say.
I'd say generally true, but like
Mhm.
it's not the same thing as a console.
No.
A high grade PC is ultimately better than a console.
Yeah, but most people aren't going to be able to afford.
Yeah, I
a
can't
PC.
spend 4K on a
Yeah, I
PC.
know.
And yeah, I mean, there's a reason I'm not a PC gamer, is because it is overly expensive to
Yeah.
get something that is actually better than a console. not really realistic. Sadly, we just agreed on all the points. We're not arguing.
I know. Here we go. Maybe this one will get us. Video games are a better source of entertainment than movies.
No? Maybe? Video games are more interactive than movies.
Yeah, they're more interactive. I don't want to say they're better source of entertainment. I can be equally entertained by a movie and a game.
I mean, I guess I feel more fulfilled by a fairly long video game with a great story, like Last of Us, or I don't know. I felt sad when I got done playing the Prince of Persia games, but like, I want to live through this guy's life more.
I've never played them, so I don't know.
Pretty good games. I mean, Assassin's Creed games. I guess
you play those a lot.
Story-based games, I guess, can give you as much emotional fulfillment as any movie.
There's also, a problem. Like some games also try to imitate movies a lot. You brought up Last of Us a lot. Naughty Dog has a lot of like really linear games that a lot of people. That Order 1886 game, like that was one of the first exclusives for PlayStation. That's just like one big cutscene where you occasionally can play.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately I'll get more enjoyment even out of a non-story-based game over Overwatch over a longer period of time, but because I can just play that non-stop. But at the same time, I don't think there's any video game I like more than Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. My personal favorite movie. If I had to pick between any video game and being able to watch that movie, I'd pick being able to watch that movie. So I'm gonna disagree with that one. Not hard disagree, but I'm gonna disagree. I can see where someone's coming from on that one.
I can, yeah. It's definitely a subjective opinion.
Yeah.
Like provides more entertainment, but like I like watching movies a lot as well.
Yeah.
It's kind of a, not to mention like you see a lot of games like imitate things from movies.
I feel like it'd be more controversial. Whoever made that opinion stupid?
I don't think it was. It definitely wasn't Helmet.
And Helmet's the only one we care about.
Yeah. Okay, a simple game can be just as fantastic as a big, expansive game. I agree with that.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, not everything needs to be an open world game.
No, it doesn't even have to be AAA.
Yeah.
I mean, like, dude, look at Minecraft. At least when it first came out. I mean, now it's pretty expansive. When it first came out, it was just basically Lego Simulator.
I mean, people still play Tetris.
Tetris, yeah. Tetris 99 was really popular for a while, and that's extremely simple.
I'd kick your ass at Pong. Does Mario Kart count as like an expansive game? I feel like it doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like that's one of the most popular games out there, so not everything needs to be fucking Zelda.
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild.
Alright, ready for this one?
Okay.
I agree with this one. Red Dead 2 greater than GTA 5.
In what aspect?
That's all it says. It's just a better game in general. It looks like.
I'm gonna disagree with that one. I mean, if you play through the stories, both have really good stories. I'll definitely give Red Dead 2's though is definitely better without a doubt.
Red Dead 2 has the better story. It has the better graphics. But I'm gonna be honest, its control scheme is a very bad.
Yeah, not great. And then I think the number one reason I'm disagreeing, now it shouldn't be this way. Red Dead 2 actually should be a better game, but it's not. And it's the fact that Rockstar has not put in a lot to do in Red Dead 2 Online. You can play GTA 5 online for hours on hours. It's literally it's running for literally years at this point. Like it's a literally meme. They need to come out with GTA 6.
It's like the second Skyrim where it's just cross-generational platform.
Yeah. They definitely just stopped milking money out of it. But at the same time, GTA 5 Online has been going for so long. So much legitimate like entertainment from it versus Red Dead 2 Online we played for like a few weeks and they're like there's nothing to do. So I disagree. You can get much longer enjoyment out of GTA 5 than you can out of Red Dead 2.
Yeah. You wouldn't really be able to comment on this one because you haven't really played the game much. But Eivor from Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Valhalla would be every other assassin in a 1v1 fight.
I played the first hour of Valhalla so far. So
well, I guess you could gather from that.
He's got an axe. No,
I agree that he could be most other assassins in 1v1 fight.
I wouldn't.
Every other. Yeah, I guess he could be every other assassin in a 1v1 fight.
I don't know.
He's a beast, dude.
I don't doubt you. I just haven't played the game.
Dude's a beast. He's a Viking.
Game's been out for a few weeks. Give me
Or
a break.
she. They're
Or
straight
shit,
up beast.
you can play as a girl, yeah.
Soccer is the worst sport out there.
Oh, for sure. Give me, I'd rather watch like track and field than I would freaking soccer. I
wouldn't go that far.
Dude, would you want to watch a 90-minute freaking game just to see a score end 1-0?
You're making a point.
Awful. As an American, I must agree. As we're talking about women's soccer, in which case we're number one, and that's the best sport. USA.
Okay. A movie doesn't have to be good to be enjoyed.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Sharknado came up with the whole series based on that concept. Deep Blue Sea we were talking about the other day.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fairly bad movie, but like to see Samuel L. Jackson get eaten by that shark and you just be like, oh!
Yeah, I'll be
Surprised?
honest, Army of Darkness, pretty stupid movie, but like, it's funny to watch.
Army of Darkness.
Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, I do think is a good movie. It's not necessarily a great movie. However, it's my favorite movie just because the pure stupidity in it always entertains me.
Look, I'm gonna be honest, and some people like it bad. The prequel trilogy for Star Wars, not really the best movies, but I'm entertained by them.
Yeah. Jar Jar Binks, horrible character, but like, you know.
Well, you take that back. Hot take, Jar Jar Binks is the best Star Wars character. The Gungans are better than the Wookiees.
Okay, I'm gonna disagree. What's your hatred for Wookiees? I don't
I
understand.
have a personal beef with them from Battlefront 2, the classic one.
Who cares? Everyone loves Wookiees.
Me!
Wookiees are great. They're literally Bigfoot, which you
I've got
love.
beef. I don't love Bigfoot.
There's
I've got beef with
Bigfoots.
Wookiees, okay?
Who doesn't like Space Bigfoot?
Me! I don't like Space Bigfoot.
Go on, that's the next take.
Not every movie needs a star child. Just because an actor is good and famous doesn't mean we need them in every movie that comes out within 15 years of their first role.
That's not a hot take, that's just someone ranting about something they personally dislike.
I wonder who did that one, actually.
I don't know. I wish like you just gave us the names with it.
Alright.
We're not gonna talk about that one because that's just... Okay, agree, but obviously...
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Thor the Dark World isn't that bad.
Is that the last Thor movie?
That's the second Thor movie.
Oh, the second one?
I think second, yeah.
Every single Thor movie had the same basic thing for me, which it was enjoyable my first time watching it, and if I ever tried rewatching it, I'm like, this is boring. Every single one of them.
Yeah, I don't really enjoy Thor movies in general. I like Ragnarok, but also I was like, it's okay.
Out of all the Marvel movies, I personally felt they were the worst. I don't know. Loki dies in it. That was something that you're like, oh, gasp, but ultimately he comes back, so
Yeah.
I guess unfulfilled.
You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Alright. Dragon Ball GT is better than Dragon Ball Super.
I have to process this one for a little bit. Super's pretty bad. Super is pretty bad.
I don't really remember much of GT except for, like, slight things. Slight, like, overarching story, but I don't...
I think most people hate it just because Goku turns back into a kid.
I mean, there's also Pan.
I don't really dislike her that much. I mean, she's in Super too. She's just a baby. I guess another beef with it is that Trunks is like such a, you know, like nothing in GT
Yeah.
compared to what Super him was.
Yeah.
Well, not Super him.
Z him.
Yeah, Z Future him.
Well, I mean, even Super people are like, wow, he's nothing like Z Trunks.
Yeah.
Future Z Trunks, I should say.
Future Z Trunks. Yeah. I don't. My whole problem with. Okay, so we've already talked about this. So Super's in a kid slot right now, like early morning TV show. So therefore they have to make it child friendly. And GT didn't have to do that. They were allowed to have like blood and not gore per se, but just like it was allowed to be a little more gruesome.
It was allowed to be more aggressive.
And that was one of my biggest problems with Super. Is it's just like so child friendly, and Goku's always been like ignorant, but like they just flat out made him stupid in Super, which GT didn't really do. But I mean, there is some big plot holes. Like, what the hell is that Android Super 17 fusion like bullshit?
Who knows, man?
I'll go with GT, but like honestly, should have just stopped after Z. In fact, Z should have even stopped before, and it should have stopped after the Cell arc. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even like if it made the Majin Buu arc, it should have ended with when Gohan beating Super Buu. Shouldn't it have kept going? Gohan needed to be the hero of the story because that's what the show set up for. And then they were like, but what if money?
What if Goku?
Yeah.
Exists still. Alright, ready for this one?
Okay.
You'll probably agree with this one. Naruto is a better show than Dragon Ball.
I mean, thematically, it's got way more of a point.
Yeah. I mean, I've never seen Naruto, so I don't know. So this is not all on you for discussing in this one.
Yeah. Naruto's got like this very nuanced story and character development versus there's not much character development in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, you're the next one.
No? What's the next one?
Are you done with that? I want you to finish what you were saying here.
No, I'm good. I want you to
Naruto is just Harry Potter with ninjas.
What fuck? No!
I want to know who said it so much.
No, it's not. They're not the same at all.
No, man.
Who's the equivalent of Voldemort and Naruto? Fuck no one. No one tries to kill Obito, I guess? You wouldn't know.
I don't know.
I guess there is someone who tries to kill Naruto as a kid, but like, man, Helm's gonna listen to this and he's not done with it yet, so I don't want to spoil it for him.
Okay. I don't really know how we can do this one for Katie and Kyle, because I don't want to spoil part 5 for them, but Jotaro could beat Giorno.
Or just have to tell people to not listen. I don't
I
want to
know.
tell them not
We asked for their hot takes, now we can't let them listen to our opinions on their hot takes.
Because that might spoil it. Yeah, I think Jotaro beat Giorno. Well, not end of Chef Giorno. End of Show Giorno becomes OP as hell.
Shit.
And is literally the god of that show at that point. But I mean,
well, and then part 6 happens.
But literally being able to freeze time, yeah,
Pretty helpful. Yeah, I think it always comes down to who activates their stand ability first in this situation. It's the same like with King Crimson against the world. Like whoever gets that ability off first is gonna win.
Yeah.
We've discussed this one before. We're on the food now. Dipping Pop-Tarts in milk is okay as long as it's a cookie flavor.
It should be a federal crime to dip your.
I don't think you should dip them. Oh no.
I'm pretty sure it's against Geneva Code if you do that. Look, you toast Pop-Tarts. You don't dip it in milk. Who the hell?
You can drink milk with it. Just don't dip it.
It's not an Oreo.
Yeah. This is an Oreo Pop-Tart.
I'm pretty sure
It's an
this is
Oreo Pop-Tart.
James's take. If this is James's take,
It is.
James,
I would
hate
assume
you.
because he says the exact same thing. Alright, this one's Katie's. I'm assuming. I think. I don't really see anything else based off of what Helm said. Root beer tastes like bubblegum. It's also overrated.
It's been a while since I drank root beer.
That's what Helm said too. Assuming that this is the right one.
I feel like it's pretty properly rated. No one's ever come up to me and been like, you know what's the best drink?
Root beer.
Root beer. Or like most of the time you sit down at a restaurant, nobody's like, let me get a root beer, please. It's just like, I don't know, you go to like an A&W and you're like, I want a root beer flow.
Well, you're skipping over the most important part though. She said it tastes like bubblegum.
I mean, no.
I mean, I can kind of see it. I guess it depends on the brand though. Like a mug root beer doesn't taste like bubblegum.
You also get different flavored kinds of bubble gum, like
Yeah, what if you get root beer flavor?
you get mint flavored.
I think we just need like classic bubblegum.
You're a bubble gum.
I tried to be. Alright, dark chocolate is better than milk chocolate.
It's healthier for you, but no.
That's pretty.
I like my sugar.
Alright, pizza and wings, best combo ever. I don't know.
I'm trying to think of all the combos. My bagels with hot sauce? Ooh, not kidding. Cereal and milk, more classic.
Alright, we're on to the last few here. Socks and flip-flops are acceptable as long as it's around the house. Yeah?
I don't even wear shoes around the house.
I don't either.
I don't wear socks around the house either.
I guess if I have to like go outside to like the trash cans or like the
I mean, if you're okay with staying a virgin forever, then yeah.
Oh, well, hold on. Okay, socks and flip-flops are acceptable anywhere. Not the beach, my friend. Not the beach.
Who wears socks on the beach? Not in the bathtub. There's
Well,
water
they're
there.
saying socks and flip flops. So like, if you wear socks, and they said it's acceptable anywhere. Who
Not in
wears
the
socks
shower.
and flip flops? Not in the shower, yeah.
Not in the bathtub.
Not in the bathtub. I don't like this next one. Socks and Crocs should be just as appreciated as socks and sandals. I don't know what crocodiles have to do with this.
Crocodilians.
Look, I'm not a fashionista, so I don't know. I just wear what I have.
I feel like if you're a guy wearing Crocs, be prepared to be made fun of. If you're a girl wearing Crocs, as long as you're pretty, you'll probably get away with it.
Are you ready for this last one?
Yeah.
I would beat you in a fight. I think that's wrong.
I mean, only one way to find out. Go find some boxing gloves. I'm gonna take you out, nerd.
Look, man, I'm willing to accept defeat on this one.
You're just gonna take me out?
I'll take the L.
Alright, so someone's just immediately wrong on their hot take.
Yeah. You're scary.
Alright, I guess we came up with all our friends' hot takes.
Yeah.
What do you think was the most interesting one?
Most interesting one.
What was the most controversial? Because I felt like you and me agreed on most of them.
Say hello to your sister.
Hey.
Hi.
They're doing their podcast. They're saving the world. One big foot at a time.
Most controversial one?
Or
I don't really know.
Let's just do the outro.
Yeah. Do we have an outro?
No. Yeah, so we're bad at outros too.
Yeah, very bad at them.
I
You
apologize.
know, I think the most, I don't want to say the most controversial, but the one that gets me is that video games are a better source of entertainment than movies.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it.
No.
I can't agree with it.
Scott Pilgrim vs. the World's just too good.
Army of Darkness is just too good.
Alright, well,
I guess that's it.
that's been it for our friends' hot takes. There are a bunch
Let
of
us know
CDs.
your hot take.
We might react to those too.
If we have anyone by the time this comes out, like, listening.
Try to
let
make
us
it more
know.
interesting than our friends.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
trying to help here and everything.
I mean, no, some of them are pretty interesting.
You're pretty interesting, maybe.
Thanks, I try not to be, but.
Alright. Till next time, guys.
Bye,
Yeet.
everyone.